3 months ago, I didn't just lose my job. I lost my dignity until AI gave it back. 0, 0, 0, 0. 30 cold open the day I got fired for calling in sick. My boss smiled as he slid the termination letter across the table. I felt both stunned and betrayed. But what he didn't know, what none of us knew, was how insanely fast AI would rewrite the rules of revenge this year. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how I flipped the script and built an AI business from my living room, one that steamrolled his company into bankruptcy. And you'll see every twist, the betrayals, the setbacks, and the sweet, sweet karma. 0, 32, 0, 0 set. Who, what, where? My name's
Chris, I'm 32, and until January this year, I was a sales manager at Helicon Print Solutions, a mid-sized print supply company in Cleveland, Ohio. Not glamorous, but it paid the mortgage, barely. But being chronically ill meant using my sick leave more than most. Every time I called in, I could almost hear my boss, Frank, grinding his teeth in the next building. So when I got the flu in mid-January, one that took me out for a full week, I did what I always did, reported it to HR with my doctor's note. 2 days later, my login was deactivated, and Frank called me into his office. He claimed I'd missed key performance targets because of unreliable attendance, but it was crystal clear. Sick was just an excuse. Frank needed a scapegoat before the company's Q1 numbers dropped. On the street in freezing Cleveland, I felt powerless, until my phone buzzed with a podcast. 200400 Rising Action. The challenge and discovery as I walked home. That podcast interview changed everything. It was about people using AI agents, think Sora GPT-7 and Jasper AI Pro, to start competing businesses practically overnight. My jaw dropped. These AIs wrote sales emails, managed logistics, even handled customer support. All stuff I'd done myself at Helicon, but now, suddenly, scalable by one person and a laptop. I started to wonder, what if I could take everything I'd learned at Frank's company, automate it, and go after his biggest clients? I spent 3 sleepless nights testing free trials of every AI sales tool I could find. Chat Bison, Sora Business Suite, Smarter CRM, every new SaaS app with an AI logo I signed up for. But I hit a wall, a big one. 400600 complications. Things get messy. Here's where it gets interesting. Automating a business isn't as simple as the hype says. My first client pitch, written by Sora, was so robotic even my mom called it boring as tofu. I lost that lead instantly. I could have quit then. Honestly, I thought maybe Frank was right about me. But then I saw a Reddit thread blowing up. 2026 AI doesn't get humor. It hit me. The trick wasn't AI alone. It was using my own hard-won customer knowledge working hand-in-hand with the software. So I started blending custom AI scripts with my personal touch. A joke here, a handwritten note there. Results: 3 clients in under 2 weeks. Old clients of Helicon, but hungry for cheaper, faster service. But as soon as word hit LinkedIn, Frank went nuclear. 600700 climax. The big turn, I woke up to a cease and desist letter. Frank accusing me of violating non-compete and stealing clients. He threatened to sue. But here's the twist. His own HR contract didn't even have a non-compete clause. Turns out, Helicon cut legal costs last year to save money, and even copied half their HR docs from an open template. Their paperwork was worthless. Within weeks, 6 out of their top 10 clients jumped over to my new business, Quick Ink AI, because honestly our quotes were 30% lower and 24/7 service. Pure AI power.
700800 resolution and what we learned, but the real surprise is coming. Quick Ink AI didn't just survive. We exploded. By March, I had 4 remote contractors, 200 plus recurring orders, and enough cash to pay off the last of my medical debts. Helicon is gone. Frank, last I checked, he's working as a consultant for less than he paid me last year. If you're stuck after being betrayed, don't count yourself out. AI alone isn't magic, but paired with your insider knowledge, it can flip the power dynamic overnight. Want more true revenge stories? Hit subscribe and watch this next. Caught my boss stealing my idea. You won't believe what I did.